Hello, hello. I am going live. I'm working on a 30-inch mum here. I am just trying to add some edits here, but it's not showing my live stream. There it is. No, sorry. That is so crazy. Don't know why it won't show me my live now in studio. If anybody has any idea about that, please let me know. It's crazy. I see 4 people joining in, so hey Kay! Glad to see you too. So I've got all these braids made, but I haven't attached them yet. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my live on Studio so I can add. I always have to do a little editing, and for some reason here lately I can't find anything. There's that. Let's see if I can edit it from there. That is so crazy. Won't let me edit it from YouTube, and it won't show up in Studio. There it is, finally. I guess it just takes a little while. Okay, I'm good to go. Tessie, hey there. Oh wow, how fun. Hey TJ. Halloween costume contest, that's fun. Okay, so I tried to set my computer up where you can see it on my mannequin, but I'm gonna try not to stand in front of it. That's the only problem. I'm afraid I'm going to stand in front of it and block y'all from seeing. So what I need to do is attach the braids next. I've already made all of them. I made 8 braids for this thing. 2 love chains, TJ. 1 in his school colors. His are golden yellow and navy, and then hers, as you can see, is royal blue, white, black, and silver. And I did their names in custom cutouts. So I'm gonna loop the love chains, and I made his longer than hers, so I'm gonna do hers and then I'll do his. That's my plan, and then glue them on to the love chains. I'm hoping that works out. So this one I just finished this afternoon. Twisted loop chain. I didn't make it real wide, I made it pretty narrow. But I used silver glitter, royal, and blue, and then I made a flower chain. It's the first flower chain I made this year. And I made like little bow ties between each of the flowers, so that was kind of different. You guys can see that well. So maybe I should bring it forward to show you guys close up of the braids at first. Okay, so here's the, of course I put rhinestones in the middle. I know you love those love chains, and I doubled the white so it looks nice and crisp, but that's harder to make it. Don't you have trouble making them with the doubled ribbon? It was harder to get it really close together. This one I'm really proud of. Like, look how perfect it looks. There's not any gaps or anything that I could see. I mean, there's a little gap right there, but nothing major. Like, to me it looks really good. I don't know how many times I'll make them and it'll start out looking really good, and then it'll get like really wider spaces in between and stuff. So, and then this was one of the first ones I made, the 4 ribbon military braid. Got stuck there for a minute. A whip braid, and it's white and blue, but I used white glitter. I layered the white glitter over the white acetate. guys. I don't think you can see that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the twisted loop chain. My mind keeps going blank. I'm telling you, it's my brain. I just like freeze up and forget what I'm saying. So at first I did like a grouping of 3, and then I left a little space because I used that pretty silver glitter as the background ribbon, and I wanted to be able to see it in spaces. But then I ended up with 3 extras, so I had 5 groupings. So on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th grouping, I added a 4th loop, twisted loop. So, you know, if you can see, there's 2 blue ones there, and then the next grouping is just 3, and the next grouping is 4, and there's 2 silver, and then on this one there's 2 black. So that's why the oddball, but I think it turned out good. I think it's cute. This was just something I was playing around at, and it was kind of a pain, and I was like playing around, and I stapled at first, and I didn't like the stapling, so I was gluing, and then I had to cover up the staples, so that's why I used the bling, but I think the bling was really pretty. But I tripled that ribbon that I weaved through there, and so that made it really what made it a pain to use. So I used black glitter and silver glitter on top of acetate. So this basically was a spirit chain, but instead of pulling the ribbons tight and creasing them, I left these loops. But every time I had to glue it here, had to glue it here and here. So it's glued there, 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 and there. There, 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 and there. That's how you keep the ribbons down. So I'm sure, like, I'll make a few more of these and get the hang of it, and then I can do a tutorial. I'm sorry, I'm like way behind. Thank you, Kay. Oh, stop it, TJ. You probably only made like 1. Thank you, thank you. Well, and I did them a little differently. Instead of leaving the ribbons flat, like this is one of the loops for a flower chain. And then I had too many loops made, so that's why I did the bow ties in the middle with just 1 loop. But anyway, when I did the loops, you do 3 to make a flower. I kind of twisted the loop. Instead of leaving it flat like this, I kind of took it and twisted it a little bit, so it gave it a little bit different, unique look. I don't know if you can really tell on that, but you can see how the ribbons kind of twisted a little bit, so that gave that the look. Thank you, Kay. Hey, Connie. Thank you, TJ. I think you're probably talking about this one, right? Because I'm behind. One is finally there. And then, let's see. Oh, and then I did a 6 ribbon victory braid, which would be like a harlequin braid. And I'm getting these down. So you can do this there. You can do this with 8 ribbons, and it'll look even more like harlequin. But since I used 7/8, I didn't want it like super wide, and it would have been super wide if I had used 8. I know I made a lot of braids for this. Now the ribbons underneath are so gorgeous. So let me start taking everything off, and I can show you. So I know it's a Hobby Lobby. I think over the weekend I looked at their Christmas ribbons, which were 40% off. You know, that's nothing unusual. And then I think this week they're 50% off, but I needed them this week, so. This love chain, this yellow and navy one is 24 inches, and then the smaller one is about 18 inches. And the ones that are gonna lay flat, or the length of it, they should be around 30 inches. Hey Gloria, oh, you can do all kinds of stuff. TG, I know where you were referring to this one. Look at me, I know I'm keeping up with the delay here. You can do lots of things with extra ribbons. I actually keep, here's my bucket of extra ribbons. This is like wired and glittered ribbons. I have another container that has like extra acetate ribbons. So like with the acetate ribbons, you can use those for chains and stuff if you have big enough pieces. So I save those and try to use those, and then you can use them on your backers, smaller pieces. You could use them for bows. Trying to think, I know there's lots of other things, but just fun stuff like that, and come up with some weird braid, you know, with little scraps of ribbon doing different things. Okay, so I went ahead and attached the bells and the trinkets and stuff. I usually don't do that beforehand, but I thought, why not? I may end up hating it, but we'll see. So I got this in Christmas at Hobby Lobby. I know it's kind of snowflakey, but I just thought it was so pretty, so hopefully she likes it. And it's in 3 pieces. It looks like a star, but it also looks like a snowflake, so we'll see. And then just some classic trinkets, a big jingle bell, but I also gave her a giant cowbell, as you can hear it. I already put a bow on it. Don't actually know what size that is. I didn't even look at the from the hook all the way down. It's about 2.5 inches, 2 inches wide. So I've got some more trinkets hanging. She's not in any sports that they told me, so. And then I had made a sublimated tag for her last time. I made some sublimation ones, and it just has her name on it. And it's just in black and white, kind of like gray and white. It's outlined. You guys can see that very well. So when I made this, I didn't even know what color her school was or anything, because they ordered and didn't know anything, because she had changed schools. And they'd ordered from me last year, so she went ahead and ordered so she'd be on the books. And then, so I had made this in black and white just to be safe. And I attached a picture frame. This too, I think, was from Hobby Lobby from Christmas one year. Just an ornament, picture frame ornament. It may have been Michael's, I can't remember. And then the big disco ball, mirror ball, that too is a Christmas ornament from Hobby Lobby. And I think that's everything so far. But look at these gorgeous ribbons. So this is Hobby Lobby. This one was my absolute favorite. It's a little bit holographic on the silver. And lots of little ribbons, and then the blue ribbon in the center is also Hobby Lobby Christmas. It's 1.5. This is, you know, the economy rolls that they have on the bottom of the ribbon aisle, or the Christmas ribbon aisle. They'll put like solid colors. Hold on, I'll show you. So I got green too, because you know I do a lot of Kelly or emerald green. I was so excited about all these ribbons since I knew hers was, I was going to be working on it this week, and found all these royal blue. And since it's a full size, you know, I don't mind spending extra on real pretty ribbons like that. So I see my face is cut off here halfway. Yes, TJ answered loops. I know, isn't that blue gorgeous? I love all this blue stuff. How many of the wired ribbons, Gloria? Oh, thanks, Kay. So that's the only bow I've done so far. It's just a simple cheer bow. I can't really tell you how many layers of white ribbons I've got back here because I don't attach on the 30-inch. I don't attach like I normally do. I don't attach it on the table and have them all perfectly cut the same size. I'm just like, I have it hanging up and I'm on my mannequin and I'm just holding them up and attaching more and more until it looks full to me. And actually I was doing this while I was watching Connie's live, and when it was over I realized like the links were all like huge different links, so I had to trim them up big time. But the wired ribbons, probably like a layer, but like they're layered over each other. So there's 3 on this side of this wide 2.5. There's 3 of these over here. There's only 2 over here because I didn't have as much space. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, 7 or 8 probably. And then I've got all these smaller glitter ribbons, and you can use these just for pretty ribbons, or you can end up using them to hang bells and trinkets and stuff. So I put blue ones in the center. I even put a couple of blue soft satin ribbons. You can use those to hang trinkets and bells too. That's what I used for the picture frame. And then I've got all this corded metallic silver. This is also in Christmas at Hobby Lobby, in the crafts. Just called cord. No, they have it in red, silver, and I think gold as well. I thought I had some gold, but I don't. I know, the Christmas, I love buying the Christmas stuff. I know, I buy too much. Oh, I understand about the service. I already need my water. So my husband's out doing yard work, so if it gets really loud, it's because the lawnmower or weed or something's really close to the window. So I don't know where I'm going to attach everything yet, except for those box braids. Like I said, I'm going to loop those, but I haven't decided on all of this yet. So this is part of my process. I like to hold them, clip them on there, and I know I had them clipped on there, but I was just clipping them on there as I made them, so I didn't have them in any sort of order. I was just throwing them on there. So I don't want to cover these up. That's the only thing about using really pretty ribbons. You don't want to cover them up. So I'm thinking the braids that are spaced out like these, or chains, I will put over here. So I'm just going to start clipping things on and kind of see how I like everything. And then sometimes when I start attaching them, I end up attaching them differently. It's just part of my process. I don't know if I showed the bottom of that whip braid. So I guess I did make 2 bows. I forgot about that bow. And that's like 2 bows put together. And then I just attached a bunch of streamers. There's another thing you can do with pieces of ribbons, Gloria. I just kept gluing them on top of each other, all these little pieces, and made it look like, kind of looks like a broom, I guess. I don't know if I've ever put a whip braid in the center, but I'm kind of thinking about it, so let me just get that there. Just because it has that big bottom, I'm kind of thinking about making it a focal point in the center there. Now this is my widest one, so be careful about where I put it. Do I keep covering it up? I'm sorry if I do. That's what I was afraid of. don't want to put all the blinged ones over here and all the non-blinged ones over here, so I'm trying to be careful here. And then I also don't want whatever braid or chain I put on there to like blend in too much with the background ribbons, because then it just all camouflaged and nothing is, you know, you want it to contrast, you want it to stand out. So that's not blending in too much. The silver kind of does, but I think it looks pretty against that. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's usually much more difficult than that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hanging on it. Oh, Connie, I have, let's see. After this one, I just finished a mini this morning. After this one, I have an 18-inch to do for a girl. And then I have 2 mid-size next week for November 5th homecoming. And then I have some non-homecoming moms. I have 5 hair bows, 2 5-inch, and 2 rings. And most of them have been ordered like 2 months ago, maybe even going on 3 months. And they've been so nice. They were like, we know you're busy, so we'll wait till you're through with all your homecoming moms. And so they've been on hold forever. And then I keep getting people asking about ordering, but I've been really picky these last couple of weeks because I'm tired of stressing myself out. I just had somebody message me about doing a bulk ring mum order, but it's for December, so. But homecoming, I'm almost done. What do you guys think? I think it looks good like that. And then I'm gonna drape the love chains or box braids. I know, fall's gonna be over. I didn't get to do much Halloween stuff. But I wanted to do some fall centerpieces and stuff. I even have some cute containers over there, and have some cute containers in the other room, and some fall flowers. I've got a bunch of Christmas stuff too, so I want to make some Christmas floral arrangements. I love making floral arrangements. I had done it, I didn't do it much before, because then it was like, what do I do with them? But now that I have the Etsy shop, I can try to sell them on Etsy, and I did sell quite a few last year. I didn't make that many, but the ones that I did make, I sold most of them, so I was proud of that. Thank you, TJ, Connie. Yeah, I like it like that. I think it looks good like that. Usually I'm like moving them all around 100 different times. Yes, that was the school bus. I haven't even made the top backer yet, Kay. I'm just gonna wait. I've kind of been doing that here lately. I've been making the bottom completely, except for the stickers, and then making the top. Because if I make the top, I have to set it somewhere and wait. So these last couple of weeks at least, I've been making it like this, doing the bottom and then doing the top. Oh, I know you are. I saw those beautiful. Those ones you got from Michael's, oh my gosh, those flowers were so pretty. Gorgeous. Had somebody ask me about making a box braid, which this is a box braid or a love chain. No, she wanted a double box braid, and she wanted it in diamond dust. I was like, I don't have diamond dust in that color. And even if you did, you need hundreds of inches to make a double box braid. After I said, no, I can't do that, no, I can't do that, she stopped messaging me. Probably wouldn't have wanted to pay for it either because it wouldn't have been cheap. Okay, so the hardest thing is stapling those middle ones. And make sure that it's... I know that's far away, but at least you can see the whole thing. Take you down a little bit. So I tried to staple the middle ones first and then work my way out, unless there's ones that I want to be on top. Like if it's a name chain, I don't want it getting covered up, so I'll attach those last. That way it's kind of like this when it's made, and you know it's not going to get sunken in. So that does happen a lot of times, but usually on smaller ones. Okay, I want to see pictures of it. I love Halloween. I only made one Halloween wreath this year. And I didn't sell it, so I put it on my front door. Even though I have Halloween wreaths up in the attic covered. I don't know when we're going to get them down. Okay. So, the thing about using these ribbon spools with the bigger hole in the center, I can stick this stapler in that hole and staple the center stuff. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I just want to make sure that I've got it exactly where I want it. You guys see that? Okay, my middle one is attached. I'm going to take this very last one off. I can't read. Is that Claire? Sorry, the sun is beaming in right here. What do they do with what? I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm just feeling where my backer is. Make sure I get that good stapled on. Seeing where it ends. Sometimes I wish I was left-handed. Yeah. There's a, sometimes these staples get, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there. They get hung up in there. Oh, these are for homecoming, and so the boys wear them on their arm, and then the girls wear them, they either wear them around their neck, or they wear them over to the side, or they wear them to school, and they wear them to the homecoming game. There, now it's not getting hung up. Well, that was lucky. I had the necklace hanging down there, and I am so lucky I didn't staple that to the backer. Again, I'm just watching where I'm going to be stapling, where the length is, where it's going to hang. I like to have ribbons kind of going like this, kind of twist them like this. That way when they're wearing it, they have some on the sides and it's not like open and flat. They've got them kind of draped down each side like this. Okay, now I can move on over here. Cut off that excess, I don't need that. I don't know what I did with my little trash pile, it's behind here somewhere. Thank you so much, Connie. See, I love having my little, I forgot what the name of it is. But they're the little wrenches, so they can help me out. Not winches, wrenches. Okay, so now I just need to attach my military braid and this braid. This chain, sorry. Moderators. I told you guys, this mum brain is serious business. Can't staple with scissors. And this is what it's been like the last few weeks. Just constant brain meltdown. Little wrenches, that's right. You want to be a winch? So there's that flower chain again. I did the little bow ties in the center. Super simple. Give her something different. I was looking at her mom last year. She was one of those last minute rush orders that I threw together, and so she got 2 loop chains for the names, and it's the one with the big S in the center. I actually used the flower picture for that video I uploaded today for the custom cutouts. But anyway, it was the big S in the center, and then above or on top of the loop chains, I did those real pretty bows on top of those. And then she got like 2 or 3 other braids, like simple braids, like Victory and a Spirit, and maybe one other, I'm not sure. So it was thrown together, so she didn't get, I mean, and they loved it though. They just went on and on about it. So this year they ordered early. I want to really wow them. And she ordered longer. I think last year was 24 inch. Maybe it was 30. I can't remember, honestly. I'd have to look closer. And you can see those real pretty ribbons. I'm glad I put those on the ends so they really stand out. And then just did those blue ones in the center for background. I'm just so happy I bought that. That was so pretty. TJ, you do a lot of blue mums. You need to get some of that. Even if you just use it for a bow or something. So I'm pretty well done with the bottom. do have, what was I going to add? They're the eagles, and the only eagle I have is this little one, but I am going to add that. Then I have a homecoming. It's still attached to that pack. I hate these. I hate cutting off the little parts. But I will attach these somewhere on them, on a braid or something. I'm also spray painting an M. I think I showed these from, they weren't from my last Hobby Lobby trip, but one of the other ones where I got all these letters on clearance. And I know I got more than one. I got an M. I thought I bought more than one M. Yep. So it's a small M. So I'm spray painting it black with that floral spray paint. It's not regular spray paint. It's that Design Master that I get at Michael's. So I'm spray painting both sides black just to make sure it's nice and coated. And then I'm going to use this glitter spray that you get for your hair at Halloween. I like to buy several cans of this and keep it. So I'll just spray this over that, and it'll come out really blingy and glittery and pretty. So I will probably attach that to like one of these braids, like probably this one since it's so wide and there's nothing going on with that one. I'll just hot glue it on there. I thought that would be a nice fun thing to put on there. And then I did, let me think, okay, I did their logo. It's an eagle head. It's like an eagle head, but it's round. There's a circle around it. So I did that for, I don't have them in here, I'd show you. I did that for the flower, but I also did, I think it's SCS is the school, the initials for the school. So I did a custom cutout for that. So I'm going to put those two together on the flower, and then I did both their names. I think that's it. I don't think I did another one. I may have done a, I can't remember if I did homecoming or that may have been somebody else's. But I did, I guess, 4 basically for her mom so far. So I guess I can go ahead and attach these before I forget about it. I'm going to cover up for Junior. Could do it on this side. It doesn't really matter which side you do it on. Oh, stop it, TJ. You just need to practice. Hobby Lobby Christmas. They had, like, you know how they have different themed ribbons, and so they had some that were royal blue. They had a lot of pretty ones. I think I got this was in the over by the Deco Mesh when they had this 50% off last week. So it's sheer in the middle, and then it's glitter on the outer edges. And then these were over by the hair bow ribbons in the sewing department. These are all the ribbons I bought the other day. Not all of them, just the ones that I have in here. So there's a pretty side and then a dull side. If you attach the ribbons correctly, they should all be pretty on one side, shiny, and then dull on the back side. So you want the pretty side up. Yes. Oh, 20 cents. We didn't get them that cheap. I can't remember how much we got them for. We got 75 cents. So these were the ones they had in our area, but the ones like that. No, that's not that. And then those were like in the Houston area. We got a few of those. So some of them were $3, some of them were 75 cents. You must have got them after we got those. I could do them like this. Over to one side. And then I'll do his, since his is longer. And then the backer is about right here. And then it'll have loops coming down, so that's going to cover up about this much. So just trying to think about where I need to attach it at. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and attach it like this. And then do hers on the inside. And I may have to move that trinket because it's completely covered up. Actually, I can probably take it down. It looks like it's tied in a bow. So I'm going to attach his first. Did it? We didn't, yeah, ours didn't have that other one. We just had the horse one, the Mustang one. And there's no schools around here with Mustangs that I know of. I hate messing these up. Actually, just added a little hanger on the end of there, so I'm not covering up all of that. Just enough to make sure the loops cover that up. So my backer ends about right there, so put it about that far below. I have 2 ribbons right there that I can use to attach that. Again, I want to make sure I do the right side up. What you looking at, Lucy? See something. I wish I put his down a little bit further. A little bit more space. Because when I attach those custom cutouts, I don't want them to be like all together, so I may have to do like his like over here and hers over here or something, or like hers going across here maybe, and then his right here. I don't know, I'll have to see. His really stands out though, doesn't it? So give me a minute and I'll go get those. What I do is after I make them, I put put them between these glossy sheets that they won't stick to, and I put them on my dresser, and then I pile a bunch of hardcover books and leave them on there for at least a day or overnight. That way they thanks, Kay. That way the glue sets and they're like pressed down, and so they won't be as likely to separate or anything. I've had a lot better luck since I've been doing that. And you know, in the past I would make them and then attach them, and then I had some that would start separating. So I realized they need to be pressed down really good. That glue needs to really set, whether you're using E6000 or like a sticker maker. Just let them set and let them put something heavy on them so they really set, that glue sets, and then they're pressed down, and it just, I have much better look. Have several, so these are just from my labels, my shipping labels. I keep those. So here's his. Thanks, TJ. Thank you for the hearts, Connie. So I'll just put them somewhere on here. Here's their eagle. I thought it turned out really good. I hadn't tried this one before, so I wasn't sure it was going to work. I didn't even tell her that I could do it. I just did it and then showed it to her. And here's her name. That won't be bad. I'm going to do them like that. And here's what I was talking about, just the school initials. So I'll attach that, and then maybe this kind of off to the side. Something like that. I don't want to cover the beak, but something like that. Or I may just attach it like that and then attach that on a braid. I'll just see how it looks. And I'll just use hot glue for these. If I do it like this, then I'll only be able to glue it here and here. Like right there where that is. I think I kind of like them instead of straight. I think I kind of like them like this. Like this, TJ? Yeah, I know you're talking about the names. Yeah, I don't think I like them like that. I think I like them like, or like, was it like this that you like? Oh, I kind of like that. So I'm, I'm looking at it on the computer. I think I like it like that. I'll let y'all give your opinion. Okay. A, B. So A or B. I'll just have to remember what A and B is. Thank you, Kay. If I didn't say that already, I can't remember. So it was A, B. Make sure that's up high enough. So TJ likes that. Now I'm confused. Okay, like that. Shh, you're too loud. See, when I hear off center, I'm thinking this. This is what I'm thinking. B. So A and B. Connie likes this. Likes them going the same direction, just off-centered. Ah, okay. TJ likes this one. Hi, Jaylene. How are you? Okay, I got one of each here. Well, that's not helping me, y'all. I like them both, actually. Okay, I got an A. That's 2 A's, 1 B. TJ, you're outnumbered. His name there and move her name. Like that. No. So this way. I hate this delay. I want an instant reaction. Just like that, Kay. Okay. I'm hoping Kay's saying this. Clear says B. Okay, so I'm going ahead and attaching his name right there because I think everybody move his back like A. What? Move his back like an A. Oh, I'm so confused, TJ. But keep her name there. I am so confused. Like an A. Like that. I was ready to attach his. No, they're too close together, huh? Okay. I'm so confused on what you guys like. I thought everybody liked his name right there. All right, his name there or there. Now I'm not even going to give you guys an opinion or an option. Yay or nay right there. Let's just say that. Yes or no. I'm so thoroughly confused now. And I need to get off here, so everybody give me an opinion. Yes or no? We'll make it simple. I can understand yes or no. So his name slanted. Nay. So nay on that. Yes or no? I think I had her here. Yes or no? It's fun to get other people's opinion. DJ's been doing a lot of custom cutouts. She's good at them. And placing them too. Yes, right there. All right, let's go for it. And lots of glue. I almost put it on the wrong spot, TJ. Just tapping that down. I'm not using too much pressure. I don't want to crease or mess up my braid here. I got a little too much glue in the wrong spots, but it's okay. Yes, 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 good. Good, because it's there. Let that dry good. Okay. So now her. This is the way I should have done it from the beginning. I should have said, it's true, yours looks so good. So, did we like her being slanted? Do we want her over here? Let's see. I'm trying to see what. It's like looking at a mirror. It's like backwards, so it's okay. So yes or no? Her slanted. There. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. That's the way I was liking it too, but I just wasn't sure. Okay, so just on the M and the Y is the only thing I can glue it to. That looks awesome, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. I like it too. You know, I like things lopsided and off-centered or whatever. But it looked good the other way too. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's fun. She's gonna like, this is like way more than what she thought. She thought she was gonna get a couple of loop chains with their names, but she's getting so much more. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. But I am so glad you guys joined in and watched and helped me make this. And I may do a video on the top part. I've done a bunch of videos, I just gotta get them edited, but so maybe doing the backer and getting it finished, like attaching the rest in the center, and I'm sure I'll do a pretty bow on it and some other little bows, and I need to bling this up and stuff. So I do have quite a bit more, at least another day's worth. And I have to cut out stickers still and all that good stuff, but at least one more day's worth of work today and tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all joining in, and thanks so much again for watching. Ooh, I'm shadowed. But as always, I want y'all to be kind to others. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Please be kind with your comments. I've got memberships available now if you're interested in that. Don't forget to tip if you can. Watch the ads if you can. Anything like that to help support my channel and help it grow. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kay, thank you. She's always commenting on my videos. That helps so much too. Things like that. Thanks, Connie. So everybody, when you guys join in, when you watch the videos, just all that kind of stuff just helps. Anything you can do like that helps support my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And so happy homecoming, everybody. If you haven't had your homecoming yet, if you have, you can still join in and watch me make some more stuff. And like I said, I've got other projects, other moms that are not homecoming, so we'll do some videos on those and some live streams, and then hopefully I can do some fall stuff and of course some Christmas stuff. I just had someone message me about Christmas mums, about ring mums, so that might be something in the future too. And thank you guys so much for joining in, and don't forget to check out Connie's channel. She does some mum making too, and TJ has a Etsy shop. She's got some really neat things. TJ, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There she is. She's going in my jar. You see that, everybody? That's so fun. I had fun too, Kay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, TJ. I appreciate you, Connie. Is it Jaylene? I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry if I screwed that up. I have an unusual name too, and I'm always butchering other people's names. Claire, thank you for joining in. Let's see who else was on here. Did I miss anybody else? Seems like there was somebody else. Always try to thank everybody that chats. Tessie. And I think that's everybody. I'm sorry if I missed somebody. Thank you guys so much. Happy Wednesday. And wasn't that fun? Now you get a big splash. So that's the fun part about Streamlabs, eh? You've got all these fun little things you can add on there. So I thought that was fun. Sylvia, thank you for joining in. I know there was like 12 people on here at one point, but not everybody chats, so that's okay. You don't have to chat, but I'd like to say hi to everybody. No, I don't have the Stream Pro. I just have the free one. We need to do the Pro. I don't know how much it costs, but then we can collaborate, I think, if we get the Pro. So we need to check into that. Me and Connie could collaborate and do some stuff together. That would be fun. One of these days we'll get TJ on here. She can teach some things. You guys need to go look at her mums too. You can see them on her Etsy shop. She's got some really cute mums. So thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. I'll try to do another live stream, maybe this week if I can. Of course, next week. Yeah, you either. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate you watching, even though you're working. That's okay. I watched Connie while I was working in here, working from home. So, all right, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.